Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Human Spaghetti Sauce, aka Cannibal Bolognese. For this episode, I'm just going to read a story I wrote some time ago. Just imagine, you're watching Project Runway and Tim Gunn comes on the screen as the designers prepare for their next challenge. After instructing them, you expect him to say his familiar catchphrase, but he surprises you with something a little different. Designers, make it twerk. And then he begins furiously twerking, just giving it his all, really putting his heart into it. Most of the designers laugh, some even cheer. Even you let out a small chuckle. But then the show moves on to the next scene. Designers are all working away on their various projects, but they all seem uncomfortable, distracted somehow. You wonder why until you see Tim Gunn move back into view. He's still twerking. He continues to interview the designers, asking them what their plans are, but all the while he violently twirls his butt meat, as if it's a perfectly normal thing to do. Everyone was visibly uncomfortable. It's time to judge the outfits, but the judges all seem distracted. Just to the side, Tim continues to shake his rump roast. You can tell that it's hurting him now. Sweat visibly pours down his face, causing makeup to stain his expensive suit. He's gasping for air. Tears pour from his eyes, and yet, he persists. You look into his eyes on the television screen, searching for an answer, but the only thing you see is the pain of a man. The episode ends. You turn off the television. You try to understand what you just saw. Surely it's some kind of prank or hoax. There's no way he kept it up for the entire episode. Surely he took a break when the cameras were off. You turn to the internet, looking for answers. You stumble across an interview of Heidi Klum. She's just as confused as everyone else. Apparently, Tim did twerk for the entire episode. He was now in the hospital, with third-degree burns on his thighs and buttocks, caused only by friction. You get up and head to your liquor cabinet. You need to process, and you need a drink. However, as you try to pour your whiskey, you find that you keep missing the tumbler. Your hands move about as if they have a mind of their own. You wonder, what has caused the revolt? But then you realize something. You're not the source of your They are not the source of your tremors. Rather, you find that you've been twerking. How long have you been doing it? When do you start? When will it end? You have no answers. Meanwhile, in a private hospital, as a nurse spreads medical-grade aloe vera on his hot-cross buns, Tim Gunn begins to laugh. The nurse, startled, asks him why. In between the breaths he must take to maintain his maniacal chortle, he looks the nurse straight in the eye and manages to utter 3 words. It finally twerked. So yeah, that's the story I wrote. I don't have answers as to why I wrote it. I forgot to do a name this episode. If we're going to call it episodes. So anyway, today I am... Ooh, you can't see that. I am Whelmed Bill. Not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed. Simply whelmed. A whelmed Bill. So now that you've met me, it's time for the video to end. Thank you.